The Last Connection. A young computer science student decides to investigate strange behavior on his computer. What begins as a simple technical glitch turns into a nightmare as he starts connecting to a distorted digital world where the line between reality and virtuality blurs. The computer screen lights up. We are in a simple, modern environment. A young man's bedroom. The clock on the wall reads 11:53 p.m. The sound of typing and the faint hum of the CPU fan can be heard. There are things technology never warns us about. Sometimes one extra click could lead to something you never wanted to find. And sometimes you'll wonder, who's really in control? The young man, Lucas, 20, sits in front of his computer, his screen filled with code and multiple open windows. He looks tired but determined. Something on the screen catches his eye. A chat window with a strange name and no history. The screen flickers oddly. Lucas tries to close the window, but it doesn't respond. He quickly types something on the keyboard, but the computer begins to freeze. The frantic clicking sounds grow louder. What? This isn't right. He glances at the clock, which now reads 12:05 a.m. The computer screen distorts slightly. A message suddenly appears on the screen, unexplained. Message on screen. You are being watched. 2 minutes. Startled, Lucas tries to restart the system, but something in his surroundings starts to change. Strange noises begin to emerge from the computer's speakers. Heavy breathing, as if someone is behind him. What is this? Who's watching me? The camera focuses on Lucas's face as he nervously looks around. The breathing grows louder and closer. He gets up and locks his bedroom door. But when he turns back to the computer, the screen now shows a live camera feed in a dark room, with a shadowy figure moving around. The fright is brief. The figure vanishes, but the screen goes black, and a new message appears. Message on screen. You're already inside. Lucas tries to turn off the computer, but it doesn't respond. Panic sets in as the screen begins showing disjointed and horrifying images. Moments from Lucas's childhood, photos of his family, and even old videos he's never seen before, as if someone had accessed his entire life. The breathing sound grows ever closer. Lucas looks behind him and, in the bedroom mirror, sees the figure standing behind him. He quickly turns around but finds nothing. Who's there? The light flickers. He turns back to the computer, where a new, even more chilling message appears. Message on screen. Don't think you can escape. As he frantically tries to force the computer to shut down, the figure on the screen begins to move, advancing closer to the camera. With each attempt by Lucas, the figure edges nearer. Desperate, Lucas begins hammering random keys. The room around him starts to distort, as if he's being pulled into the screen. The figure on the screen starts to grin. Lucas, now utterly terrified, glances at the mirror once more. The figure in the mirror smiles back at him, but it's no longer just a reflection. It starts to move independently, as if it's come to life. Lucas screams and tries to back away, but the figures on the screen and in the mirror merge, consuming everything around him. The sound of breathing intensifies until it feels as if the entire room is alive and breathing. When the figure finally materializes behind Lucas, the computer screen flashes one last time, revealing a new message. Message on screen. Welcome to your last connection. The computer shuts off, but the breathing sound continues, louder and more real. Silence. The screen goes black. The video ends with a brief flash of a login screen, followed by an error message. Connection lost. The clock on the wall resumes ticking, but now it reads 12 a.m.